best item I have and will ever find in a football shirt hunting episode. Hello and welcome to Football Shirt Hunting Portugal edition. We're very excited to get into this. We have just over 24 hours, literally about a day and a morning to do this. So got to be very efficient, but I'm very excited. Look at this beautiful, what a city, what a city. If you haven't seen the away day, check it out. Give them a boo. Portugal is very tricky. There's not an outlet mall here. There's just thrift stores. And one trick I've got hidden up my sleeve later on. It is a very good trick, and I'm very excited to show you guys it. Also, of course, I'm going to give away a shirt in this video. All you have to do to have a chance of winning the shirt I'm giving away is like this video, subscribe to the channel, and that's it. People always ask, if you're already subscribed, can you enter? Just like the video and you're entered. You don't have to be a new subscriber. Any subscriber can win the giveaway. Just like the bloody video. Talking about the trick I have up my sleeve, I have a big budget to try and utilize that trick. But we also have a big budget thanks to this video sponsor, Mech Arena. Mech Arena is a game where teams of giant robots blow each other up. Just like two teams of Haaland, just absolutely going at it. Right now the game is more exciting than ever because Neymar Jr. has come to the game as a limited edition mech pilot, and you can get him free just by playing the game for 7 days between October 6th and December 18th. And like in football, Neymar Jr. is one of the best. He's one of the most powerful pilots in the game. He massively boosts your damage from missile weapons and assault weapons. He is the only pilot in the game with a special perk that lets your mech sprint for longer. It's been great using Neymar Jr. in the game as he boosts the damage of 2 weapon types, whereas other pilots only boost 1. He's also the only pilot in the game with a perk. The Sprinter perk increases your mech's sprint duration by 40% and makes it cool down 40% faster. And best of all, if you sign up using my personal link at the top of the description or the QR code on screen, when you sign up you'll get an amateur crate, 300 coins and a pulse cannon 4 to give you an even bigger head start when you start the game. And if you're quick, you can add me to your friends list and we can play some matches together on mobile or PC. Thanks to Mech Arena for sponsoring this video. Right, let's get back to this hunt. We're starting with the thrifts. I mean, we have to start with the thrifts. There isn't an outlet or anything, so it's thrifts. And then a trick I have up my sleeve, I'll show you tomorrow, but yes. I'm very tired. Look at that. Rancid. People are asking to see more of cities on Football Shirt Hunting. We are now at our first stop. So what I'm going to do on this one is, because we're going to loads of thrifts today, is I'm going to try and show you the in-between bits where, but look at it. Porto is beautiful. It's a beautiful city with beautiful architecture. And I have no idea where we are now. I thought we were, oh, there's a vintage store right there. There's stop one, Humana. The ones where everyone tells me I'm always going to find something I never do, but let's have a look. There's a €1 rail of just sports shirts, so let's get flicking. That's what she said. It's a battered Malaga shirt, but for €1 it was nice that I had. I may have flicked past something that one of you in the comments is going to moan at me for not finding, but so far I'm not seen anything incredible yet. I mean, it was a promising start. There was lots of sports stuff, but I just feel like because there's so many people in there, like anything time there was anything decent, like it would just go. So not one day I'm gonna find something amazing in a Humana. One day. Second stop of the video is another Humana. This one also looks round. Oh no, how dare other people have the same idea.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
This guy there in a Barcelona 0405 shirt, do you think we can just take it off his back and run? Football Shirt Hunting Portugal edition, I stole someone's clothes. Chestnuts roasting on a hunting holiday. Do you want to look at the Portugal official store? Well, we have to, it's Football Shirt Hunting. Let's have a look. Oh, it's Ronaldo, they managed to get him here. Welcome, Cristiano, welcome. God, what is with this country not being able to design that man's face? This hoodie is part of Portugal's World Cup release. Is nice. I really like that. I think Nike smashed it with like the pre-match and the training wear for this World Cup, just not the kits. Humana, the next, I think this is the final Humana for a little bit, is just over there. Problem is you have to cross this road. Oh, well there we go. There was no drama there, really, was there? Look how popular these places are. Like we're... I think thrift stores may be better than the charity stores over here. I think the thrifts will pick all the stuff up and then put them in their own store, is my thinking.
Fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't.
No?
Let's move on. So the Humanas here are brilliant. There's like, everything's like €1. It's a proper charity shop. And my thinking is resellers that own the thrift stores in Porto will go in there and buy the stuff. And we've got a couple of thrift stores on the list. So we'll see whether that comes true. And also if I do find an amazing shirt from like Porto in there, who am I to take it for like €1 when an actual person who lives in the city could get it? So I wouldn't really feel comfortable finding one in a situation like that where so many people clearly rely on them. So let's move on to a thrift and hopefully have a bit more luck. Look how hilly this city is. Oh. This series, I'm telling you, it's great exercise, isn't it?
Oh, it's fantastic.
It's great exercise. I mean, that's not what you're here to watch. You're here to watch me get shirts. So let's do that. Next club, I'll get a shirt. I tell you, mob. What did you just say? You used to think hills were because we were all underwater and whales had died and they had to build a hill.
They built over the whales.
So let's get inside the here. There could be a random football sweatshirt in here, but it seems a bit sweaty. Thrift. Carlsberg. A Nova shirt, a Spain's 2010 World Cup shirt. On the 2008 Euros, it's Spain basically. It's Bayern. So that was more like it. It was a thrift. Obviously we found 2 shirts in there and they did look like the kind of ones that would have ended up at a Humana. Let's move on to the next thrift. So we've got a few more thrifts, so I'm now more confident again. And I've got a trick up my sleeve for later as well, so we'll see when we go to that. So all's good. This next one was a 20-minute walk. But it looks like just women's clothing. Let's have a look. It was just women's clothes. It's a lovely little shop and nice. They do cheesecake here as well, but if I made the series cheesecake hunting, I don't think anyone would watch anymore.
Well, we'll see, won't we?
We've arrived at our next stop and this is one of my massive, massive hopes. Let's get in there. This is already more like it. We've seen some things already. Damn, come on, there's got to be something in here. I believe.
Fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never.
That was a lovely little shop, but nothing yet. And it's worrying me because there's no outlet. And outlets make these so easy. So this is like weirdly been the hardest one so far. Although I do have something that is just incredible. So you wait and see for that. What I'm doing tomorrow is just, you know, carnage. And we just found like a vintage second-hand cloak store. And it's not quite shirts, but cloak hunting. Whoa! So just had some lunch. There's 3 more shops to look in and then we're done. Apart from tomorrow where we're doing something very different. And then also there is, I want to take you guys to a normal sports store like I do in most countries to show. They've not got an outlet, but this is what they have in their normal stores because I think it's different. Every country's different. Cheers, Jeff. Call me Bear Grylls. Bear Grylls. Who's someone who goes to different countries?
Michael Patillo.
Michael Patillo.
This is where I get a hammering.
Here's the next one. Vintage clothes and donuts. We had a cheesecake and vintage clothes. Why vintage clothes and donuts now? Ooh.
There we go.
There's a spaceman on the number. I'm beginning to lose all faith. Accelerating, by the way. The weather's very much sewing up the mood, isn't it? We haven't found a shirt. I don't think I've ever got this far into a shirt hunting without finding a shirt. It's the way it goes. We've got 2 more shops to go to. Come on, you. Come on.
Hey.
Oh, it's gross.
Don't do that, you're getting the clothes wet.
Down this street is the final thrift store for our time in Porto. Come on, put the dramatic music on, Sam. This is it. We're gonna find something incredible in here. I can guarantee it. I can't guarantee it, but you know, put the dramatic music on. Boom. Come on, bud, lift it. Let's get excited. Come on, lift it. Come on. We gotta find one more item. You are gonna be on the register soon. There it is, yesterday second hand. Right, come on. This is the moment. It doesn't look open, Ben. It doesn't look open at all. Oh, for God's sake.
Open normally from 3.
From 3 to 8.
Hour 45 minutes.
Opens at 3. We're coming back at 3, alright? I don't know what we do for an hour and a half in the rain.
1 hour later.
It's so soggy. The shop's shut. It didn't reopen. How wet it is. This has been the worst like shirt hunt. Like I said, remember that thing up my sleeve? So we're now out of the rain. We're still soggy, soaked through. But here is Football Emotion, which is like Portugal's football shop. If you hadn't gathered by the name Football Emotion. So we're gonna look in there. I'm very conscious I haven't got you guys a giveaway item yet, but I will. I will find you something, I promise. If not, I'll have to give you something from my own collection. I always love coming over to these because they seem to have different jackets and stuff that I've never seen. Like this Real Madrid jacket's really cool. PSG jackets, Porto stuff, obviously. Is this like a sail rail? Over here we have just all the shirts in here, but there's nothing. It doesn't look like there's a sail rail. You've obviously got just the. There's nothing really that different in this shop, but yeah, it doesn't appear to be a sail rail. So I don't know how we do this for you guys. There is hope. Next door there's a shop called Sports Zone, which is like their version of Sports Direct by the looks of it. There is all the Portuguese teams. You've got them sporting Porto. Is there a sail rail? Is there a sail rail? Because no. So I said I'd have something up my sleeve, and I do indeed. Also, yes, we're sharing a bed. Blame the hotel, not me. You know, I can put up with it for 2 days. Yes, but anyway, Portugal is the only country that I could pull this ace out of my sleeve, and it is, as you can see on screen, the Portugal version of Gumtree, which is OLX. And I have worked some magic. One, I've got an order, so I knew I was staying in this hotel about 2 weeks ago, and I found a seller that had 3 items that I wanted. So what I did was I contacted him and said, could you send a package to the hotel? And well, he could indeed. There's 3 shirts in there. As you can see, it was sent to the hotel for guest Ellis Platten. But I'm not lying, that is how this worked. Guest Ellis Platten to Porto. Like, that is tip top. And I'll show you guys them when we get home. But also, there's another seller based in Porto that has an incredible item, which is arguably one of the best items I will ever find in Porto. And we're meeting him this morning, so I need to get out there and meet him. I told him I'd meet him around 10 AM. Obviously, just went to watch Porto Benfica last night. The away day was fantastic. Check it out here. And we're picked like it's unbelievable. One of the most special clubs in the world. Hopefully the guy turns up. I've agreed a deal for one of the best items I've ever seen, so let's get down there. Shirt hunting is just such a fun series, because when else would anyone be going to make a deal outside of a club shop for a jacket that's like 30 years? There's just, oh, what a series, what a series. Just realised I just told you guys it's a jacket, I hadn't specified that yet. That is making this the most expensive item I've bought on football shirt hunting, and you guys are probably going to hate me. It is so windy. We need to meet the man here for the jacket. Is that him there? I don't think so. He's taking a selfie. I can't imagine a man of who at the age... Wait, their seat's been drug out. Well, do we? No. Why? More about this when I get home, but this is a very, very special item. Portugal was tough. I know I feel like I keep saying that in the last few shirt hunting videos, but it's the first time I've ever left a football shirt hunting episode without something retro. Like, it was rough. We had a rough time of it. However, I think we've smashed it with the OLX part, which I don't know what you guys are going to think of that. It is essentially the Portuguese version of Gumtree. You can only access it in Portugal. It's how I found out about the jacket, which I showed you guys very briefly. Me getting it, I'll show you it now in more detail. And then we'll go into the package that I've ordered as well. But I felt that that was a great use of showing you guys how you could get items in Portugal should you be there. So I don't think that's cheating. So here we go. Here is the FC Porto jacket that I picked up. This is actually very, very special. Porto Adidas stuff is always hard to come by, but we believe this is from the 1987 season. It was never sold to fans. It was only ever issued to players. The seller initially wanted 300 euros for it, and I got it down to 200 euros. That's still a very high price for an item like this. For example, that's more than, I believe, the Fiorentina 7-Up jacket I always wear and talk about is probably worth. And it's only worth that to like someone who's into Porto stuff, which is probably why it hadn't sold for a while. To have something that, from that era, I always talk about how the FC Porto 1988, as you can see on screen as well now, is my favourite kit of all time. And it's just, the Porto Adidas player issue stuff is so unobtainable because Porto have crazy collectors, and also because like it's very, very hard to get. It just doesn't happen. Like, it doesn't come up. So I'm happy to pay a premium for an item that I know I will never part with. So I'm buzzing with that, basically. Also, I know some of you are going to be sat there thinking, Ellis, what's the giveaway for this video then? Well, the giveaway is going to be a £25 voucher for any football shirt website of your choosing. All you have to do to have a chance of winning it is like this video and subscribe to the channel. If you're already subscribed, all you have to do is like. It's very simple. Here is the package, the baggage, the big boy package. So this is actually, I believe, a football shirt website based in Portugal that just lists their shirts on OLX as well. And I ordered 3 items, so that's exciting, isn't it? So get ready, because some of these are very special. This order came to, I believe, around 200 euros in total. So I'm 400 euros in for this video. So huge thanks again to Mech Arena and Neymar Jr. So this first item I have to be very, very careful with. And the reason I have to be careful with it is because it's an original Atletico Madrid shirt from the 1960s. What? Yes, you can see it overlaid on screen in more detail. It is officially the oldest shirt in my collection. And it's one that, it's in a children's size, I believe. But it's one that as soon as I saw it was there, I had to go. I couldn't not. Like, why would I not? I think it was because it was in a children's size as well. Like, it's a shirt from the 60s. You know what I mean? Like, what? Like, unbelievable. You can see it, like, one thing I love about this is the Atletico Madrid badge, like the stitched badge, and it's just not. Oh, and the final item is arguably even cooler. We've got one in between, though, which is also very cool as well. What a series. I love this series so much, even if it isn't the best performance series on the channel. I love this series. I love doing this series. And I just love that there's like a core group of you that love it as well. I love it. Next up is one where, when I was in Porto, I thought I should try and find a shirt of a Porto legend. So, we got this Barcelona 96-97 goalkeeper shirt with Vitor Baez's number on the back, who, if you don't know, is like Porto's most iconic goalkeeper of all time, arguably. And we got this. It's a great shirt. It's a cool shirt. It screams the 90s, doesn't it? And, speaking of screaming, you ready? Ah! Yeah. I love it. I love 90s goalkeeper shirts, even with the stupid little pad in there so they don't have the little elbows when they dive. I love it. I think it's great. It's a great shirt. And am I pulling it off? No. Oh, there's like a cobra's on my arms. Cobra on the arms. No, don't make the joke. Don't make the joke. You have sponsors. Don't make the joke. Which brings us on to my final item, and I think the best item I have and will ever find in a football shirt hunting episode. Are you ready? It's another jacket. So if you're not into jackets, you might disagree with me. It's arguable which is better, the Porto one or this one. Because what we have here is an original Soviet Union Adidas football jacket. As you can see on the back, we've got the triple CP there as well. You can see it overlaid on screen. It's a special item. It is a collector's piece. It is a gem. It's a piece that, to be honest, probably belongs in a museum. Like, you don't see these come up. The fact that I've got it now in my possession is ridiculous. Let me see if it fits. Let me see if it fits very carefully. It doesn't fit. Oh, what's up with the neck? It is very 80s, isn't it? And that's great. That's why it's so collectible. It's a very... I'm going to have to do this because I'm strangling myself to death. It's a very cool item. I don't think I'm ever going to find anything on shirt hunting as cool and as interesting as this. I haven't clickbaited the title. I'm being serious. I think this is the best item I will ever find doing shirt hunting. And I am so happy with it. Yes, you might have you didn't find it on a rail of a shop, but I still found it in something that is specific to Portugal. And I feel like I've helped you guys in that as well. And that's what the whole point of this series is, to help you, if you're visiting a country, know where to look and where not to look for shirts. And this is... it's arguably my best ever haul. Even with the unsuccessful day hunts, it's arguably my best ever haul. And I am buzzing with it. A huge thanks to those of you who have watched all the way to the end. Be sure to like and subscribe to have a chance of winning a £25 voucher for any football shirt website of your choice. I've been Ellis. A huge thanks again to Enquiries for sponsoring this video. And I'll see you very soon for more football shirt content and more away days. Ciao, ciao. Bye.